Hello everybody, it's Chantel again from Treasured Memories. I don't know if you saw my 2020 word album class yesterday, but if you did, welcome back. I am live today. Yesterday was pre-recorded, so this is a little bit different for me. I'm super excited to be here. We're hosting a virtual crop at our store as well this weekend, and we have some ladies here cropping too, so busy weekend for us. Today I wanted to just sort of show you some new card kits that we are selling at our store here and in our online store at treasuredmemories.ca. They're super simple little 3D cards and card kits. So they all are made using different silhouette cameo cut files. If anyone is familiar with Treasured Memories and me, you know that I love my cameo and love cut files. We sell all kinds of cut files, and I'm just starting to do these printing cuts as well. I've been cutting these custom die cuts in our store for a couple years now and was always too nervous to try printing cuts, but I tried it and it was so easy, so I'm in love with them and plan on putting them on everything I make from now on because they're pretty much the cutest things I've ever seen. So these are the 3 card kits that we have up online right now, and what I'm going to do today, because I only have 15 minutes, I'm just going to really quickly show you how to assemble the bases of the 3 of them, and then if I have time I'll start to maybe embellish one of them, but I'll show you all the little bits and pieces that you're going to get if you order these kits. And then yeah, just how to assemble the base, and the rest is really just like once you've made the base of the card, the rest is just gluing on all the little bits and pieces, so that's pretty straightforward. But if I have time, I'll do a quick little peek at that for you as well. So I'm just going to tilt this down so that you can see the table instead of my face, because my face isn't really going to help you make a card. So I will start with my personal favorite, which is this Gnome for the Holidays card. He's so cute. Oh, South Africa. Hello from South Africa. Okay, so this is a little sort of, I don't even know what you would call it, but a fun little pop-up card. I think it's fun that you can sort of play around with the idea of hiding something in behind that is sort of like a surprise when you open it, like this adorable little creature guy there. So all that this one requires for the base is 2 pieces. Now this one, you don't even need a silhouette cameo to cut this. It's just rectangles and score lines. So this is something you could make on your own without a cutting machine, without the kit. You take a rectangular piece of paper and then score it in the half, score it at the halfway mark, and then half of the half, you do another score mark. And then you cut a shorter rectangle that's the same length and do the same thing. You score it at the halfway mark, and then you score it halfway of the half, or like a quarter of the way in. Then what you're going to do is you're just going to fold at those 2 score lines. So fold it back, fold it forward, and then you just sort of have, that's the base part that pops this way. And you're going to take the other one and fold it in the opposite direction. So the 2 of them are the same fold, just opposite of one another. Then you create that little open box in there. Then the only thing to keep in mind when you're gluing this together is that you're only putting glue on this section and this section, because if you put glue anywhere inside of this little square, when you try to pop it open, it's going to stay stuck. So I've pre-put score tape on this section and on the back this section. So I'm going to quickly glue that together and just show you how easy this card is to assemble. It's that easy, ladies. So that is the base. Now, if I was embellishing this card right now with you, I would have first glued these papers down to the base of the card before I glued this front layer down, because that sort of hides your work, right? But because I'm just showing you the base, I did not do that because I'm trying to be fast. But if you were assembling this card for yourself, you would first glue down the blue paper or whatever color you're putting at the base before you glued the top part on. Other than that, it does not matter the order you do. But come on and tell me how cute these little gnomes are. Oh, I love them. And that little piggy, are you kidding me? So cute. Okay, so that is the base of that card. Doing good for time, that's awesome. This one is a really pretty winter card, so also love this one. This one you could create for sure without a cutting machine as well. It is all straight lines and score marks. It would be a bit more complicated in terms of measurements and cutting, but 100% something that you could do just with a trimmer and score blade if you wanted to. But for today, I'm just going to show you how to assemble my Silhouette Cameo. Just cut everything, and I'll try and show you the perforation marks that are there, like pre-perforated. So everything's been done for me with my machine, so it's kind of nice to just have it done for you. So I've taken the base of the card and folded it in half. It was perforated with my machine as well. Now we're going to try and sort of maneuver our way through all of these folds here. So I am going to start by taking the entire card and just folding it in half. And then I am going to take these perforation marks on the outer edge that sort of are halfway in between the card, and I'm going to fold them so that it goes up. So I'm making like a W. And I'm going to go ahead and make that W on the other side as well. Just like that. So W, W. Pretty simple so far. Then I'm going to just sort of lay that flat again. Now I have 1, 2, 3, 4 more perforation marks to fold. So same thing, I'm going to start by this first one. I'm going to fold up and then down, other side, up, and then down, and that is the base of the card. So it's maybe a little complicated as you sort of get started, but if you watch this and sort of slowed it down while you were trying to fold it, it is super simple. And then all you have to do is glue it onto the base of your card. So I have pre-put adhesive on the back. Same thing, you do have to be very careful where you put your adhesive on these 3D pop-up cards, because if you put glue in the wrong spot, it's not going to pop up when you go to open it because it's going to be stuck down. Score tape, sticky, sticky, sticky. So if you accidentally put it somewhere it's not supposed to be, you will be in trouble. So we're only putting score tape on the back side, but where you see this light green, anywhere you see this light green on the front of this card, that would be where your score tape was on the back. I'm just going to quickly pull the adhesive backing off here. Oops. And then the only other thing to note is you have to make sure that the center of this lines up with the center of this. Do I sell the digital template for this? I don't sell the digital template for this, but it's off the Silhouette Design store. I can't remember what the name of this cut file was, but I will come back into the comments after I'm done and answer everybody's questions, and I can let you know which cut file I used to cut this. So now that is the card. So you would then, at that point, take all the embellishments that are in this kit, or, I mean, again, if you do this on your own, you would take your embellishments and then you would just embellish. But that is the base of this card, and all of them, they fold up flat, which is really nice for mailing anywhere in the world. Since this is a worldwide event, it's nice because you can mail it anywhere for pretty inexpensive because it lays flat. All right, and then the third card, if you participated in my 2020 word album class yesterday, you might recognize this pop-up. We did this in the 2020 word album on one of the pages. I absolutely don't know why, but I love this pop-up. I just think it's so fun, and I could sit here and pop this all day long, but I'm not going to because you guys did not sign on to watch me pop a card. So what I'm going to actually do instead is assemble it for you. So this one also was a cut file off the Silhouette Design store. I'll maybe just go into the comments after this and just say what each of the cut files was. So it's 3 pieces. It's the base of the card, It's the mechanism that does the popping, and then it's the base to hold whatever you put onto it. So, card base, fold in half. Again, it's got the score marks already. You just fold it, stick it off to the side. Easy peasy. This one is the tricky one. So it's got an X down the center and then a big long line all the way down the middle that way. So for the X, you're just going to take it and fold it the one way and then take it and fold it the other way. For the center line, same thing. You're just going to fold it in half. Okay, so once that's done, what you're hoping for, what the goal is you want the center pieces to fold in on themselves, and they just kind of fall into place, and it looks like legs and a skirt of a stick person. I don't know why, but I can't unsee that. It's what I see every time I fold it down. So I'll do it one more time, and you can just sort of like slowly play this over and over if you're ever trying to assemble this, to try and sort of help your mind wrap around what it is you're trying to do. You want all the folds to come down. So the triangle pieces are folding down towards the center, and then the edges are folding in on themselves. So that's how you fold that. Now, for gluing this onto the base of your card, same thing. It's super important to only be putting glue where we need it. So all you need to do to attach this to the base of your card is glue down these two triangles. So I'm going to peel the adhesive and glue that down. The fox die cut is one that we make here. I'm just starting to do custom print and cut ephemera packs here in the store, and so those will be up online probably next week. But this fox die cut is included in this card kit. So this card kit and all three of these card kits that you see here are $8 on our online store, and they come with all the die cuts and like little embellishment like the title. Everything is in the kits, the paper, the base. So you can get that fox right now in our online store for the card kit, but the ephemera packs will be up hopefully next week. So let's keep in mind when we're gluing these triangles down that this square here, they left a little hole in the center, so you can make sure that it's center when you glue it down. So you want this score line here to line up with this score line here, and you can tell that it's lined up because they leave a hole in the center for you to use as a reference point. So I'm going to stick that down, and now that folds up like so. So all that's left to do now is take our piece here, and I just accordion folded it, just like that. Now it has notch marks. I don't know if you can see that. Now those notch marks line up with the corners of these. So you know that you're going to glue this piece down, and that notch mark is going to line up with the corner of that. And it's going to do the exact same thing on the other side. And the only thing to keep in mind, same thing, adhesive-wise, there's ticks on these pieces. You can see the tick right there. That's showing you where to not put adhesive past. So this is on the straight edge side, not the slanted edge side. We're putting adhesive from the edge, no farther than that tick mark. Same with on that side. Then all you have to do is line up those notches to make sure that the corners go at the right spot. So I'm going to flip this upside down, and I'm going to match that corner to those notches and match this corner to those notches. And now, also make sure it's folded the right way. There you go. Okay, so that's the pop-up card, and that is the 3 bases. So the rest is just assembling all of the little ephemera and die cuts, and that's the base of those 3 cute little card kits that we are starting to sell at the store. Hopefully, if I get my act together, there will be more soon. But these 3 for now, and if you have any questions, just leave them in the comments, and I'll go answer those as soon as I log off, which is now because my time is up. I hope you guys are having a great day, and I guess we'll see you later. Bye, everybody.